Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 2 of Path of Exile. I am Son of Alistair, and as you can see today, we are starting back where we left off. I have added a little bit to our skill tree, which can't remember exactly which key it was to open that up, but I'll show you that as we level again. Either way, we're going to go ahead and go through the ledge. Like I said, this is one of my favorite maps from early game before. Back in the day, this used to be a really good map for farming. We're pretty much just going to power through it, but this is one of the better ones, I feel like. It's very straightforward, just one way in, one way out. Now there is one boss that we're going to have to kill in here called Kaduku, but he's pretty easy to kill. Oh look, another Quicksilver flask. We don't actually need another one, but this one's already blue. Yeah, we'll use this over that one. Level 6, level 3, level 4. Okay. Meh. Do it anyways. Nah. This is getting pretty sketchy. We don't really have much to fight him with, so we'll leave it at that. Find the next waypoint. Alright, while we're here, I'll show you the skill points that I put in. So I followed this line across here. We're going to have to get over to Will Blades, and we're also going to have to get Entropy. Then we are going to be going up to Trickery. I want to say we're going to be going up the left side here, but I'll double check that once we get to that point. But for now, we know that we need to go into both of these. So since we are using the poison, we'll keep the damage over time. That'll become useful for us. And Kaduku should be coming up here. Usually he's pretty close to the portal. And he's just giant totem. And if you have never gotten into this game, I know it came out, I want to say it came out in like 2013, but it has been updated like so much. Like they're always updating this game. And it's definitely something that you could get into at this point and still be able to compete. Just for the fact that they do leagues once every month or two, and those leagues, everybody starts off fresh with a new character with no items, so it's always easy to get into, and it's something that, you know, can be a lot of fun, especially if you're the type of person that likes playing games where you're searching for items, because the way that theory crafting in this game works is pretty much like you can have certain items on certain, like, say I wanted to make a new bow. I could use like the currency items that we get, like these orbs of alchemy or orb of transmutation or orb of alteration, and we can turn our items from being like, for instance, here I can take this corroded blade with a transmutation, and that'll turn it blue with extra stats. Then later on, you know, if I wanted to, I could also do the same thing with like an orb of alchemy that'll take a gray item and it'll turn it into a rare, which is yellow, and stuff like that. So If we wanted to craft, there's definitely options for us to do that, and you can make some really beefy, nice items that are pretty much one of a kind if you get to a certain point. So, yeah, right now we're not going to be focusing on any of that because we're going to be buying a lot of the items that we need later on from players and stuff like that because we're going to need something specific. But I just kind of want to let you guys know theory crafting is something that you do enjoy in other games. Alright, so we've killed Kaduku, so pretty much we got to make it to the next zone, which is right here. This one's going to be pretty straightforward. We're just going to have to make it to the next area. This one is a little bit longer, so it may take us a minute to get through. I'm gonna skip a couple of the ultimatums unless they're really good items. Like that one was just mediocre. Just for the fact that it's kind of hard for us to kill everything right now with the way that we have our skills set up, and kiting them and stuff like that can be kind of hard without movement skills. So for right now, we'll just skip the ones that aren't really that great. But if I see one with like good currency items or something that we're able to use right now, I'll definitely make sure I get it. Guy, and then he's gonna spawn Navali in here, which is gonna be like the first NPC that we unlock in the game, which can give us things with silver coins, which we don't have any of right now. Ooh, a 7% Quicksilver. I don't normally get this many Quicksilvers off the bat, but we will take them. Alright. For whatever reason, the volley isn't showing up. I think it might have been where I already did it on the other character, but usually she shows up every time, so I'm not for sure.
Theopolis Prison's a child's playhouse compared to this.
Alright, now we need to go back to town to turn in some of our quests, so we'll go ahead and do that now. Sometimes it takes a second for stuff to load in. I think it just might be because my CPU is not the greatest, but didn't used to do that before this league. I'll just grab a random one for now.
Hello.
Don't really need any of these either. We'll just grab one random one.
You managed to kill it.
And you get Book of Skills sometimes, which you can use them, give you an extra skill point. Alright. Now let's sell some of the items that we got. As you can see, we get a bunch of different currency items from selling these. I'll drop them into my stash here. now to go back to the prison and go kill like our first main boss. I want to say after this is where we'll go to Act 2. So we'll get through this real quick. And I want to say there's 10 acts in total that we'll have to go through. Obviously they'll get a little bit harder and longer to beat the further that we go. But for right now, obviously not too bad with the caustic arrow.
I'm so good at this, I scare myself.
Like you can see, we're taking down his health really quickly. We'll definitely need a better shark tooth quiver, so we'll take that. Alright, cool. Now there's also going to be trials that we're going to have to complete, which later on we'll be able to do ascendancies. So sometimes I'll have to do these trials here. So if you're wondering what these are, I'll kind of explain this later on. This is more for endgame stuff. But usually there's like traps you have to go through. As you can see, we get hit by these spikes. So as you can see, I've already completed the ones on my other character, so apparently I don't have to recomplete those on this character. That's new. Usually you would have to do that on all separate characters. So that must be something that they just changed recently.
The single round challenger.
We don't really need that, but let's see what they give us for the second item.
Amongst the flames.
Zone, I can see it right there too. Nothing good, I'm just gonna end it. That's not good. So.
The safe choice.
Alright. I wanna say it's up this way. I don't have to spec at every level, so I'll probably just get through a few levels and then wait. I think at level 12 we'll be able to use Rain of Arrows, which is going to be the next skill we're going to be using. So we'll see at that point what we need to do.
This should be quick.
Not worth it. Alright, now to take out the boss for the next zone.
Curious. It moves like a killer, yet reeks of thorn.
And that's Piety. We'll end up killing her later on too. Lots of death in this game. Alright, time to kill the main first boss.
Echoes from the stones.
Oh, he whomped me.
Come and share it with me. Let me embrace you.
Big just means more places to stick a blade.
Alright, don't really need any of that. Then this will take us to like the little outro area for the next zone. And then it'll also take us into wait, no. Yeah, we gotta go through one more zone and then we'll be able to finish on back to like I said early on, I don't really need to full clear everything, so if you're wondering why I'm skipping a lot of stuff, it's not really necessary. Ooh! Oh, that could have been good. Worm's Molt isn't really that great for us. But I guess it's actually better than this belt that we're using right now.
It lives! Let's see what else.
Alright, so... we gotta find a new way out since that way's closed. Wait, was this it up here?
Oh, but however will you match that last incredible performance?
We don't really need that, but...
Fire
suit it off
cease.
for the second one. Yeah, at least this one's monster slaying, so we'll be able to finish it faster. Oh, that's okay. We'll see.
Ruin seeks you.
We don't need that. We'll try one more though, just
The
to see if we're
flames
able to
race
get it.
towards you. Fire spreads.
it this far.
The storm approaches.
Oh no. Almost got stuck on them.
You play the game well, challenger. Enjoy the fruits of your luck and your skill. We shall meet again.
We made it. Alright, cool. So this is going to be, I want to say, the last zone that we're going to have to go to until we get to Act 2. But this is also where I'm going to end this episode off. So if you guys have made it this far, please comment the number 2 for episode 2. And also let me know in the comments if you guys are enjoying this or not, or if there's any questions that you guys have, or if there's anything else that you would like me to see while we're on this game. But once again, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one.